Hey, what is up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Woo! Y'all, excuse me. Listen, I am literally, uh, just walking in. Okay, I said just walking in, but I am like real close to just walking in. So y'all appreciate. I done had a full day work. Whew. And I'm just walking in now. My kids, excuse me, my kids. See what I'm saying? Hello. Yes. Hi. I don't know. Somebody trying to make me get a loan or something. I don't know. So listen, I just came on in and I want to get into this topic so bad. We want to talk about this. I thought it was a real interesting topic, so we're gonna get into it. My baby's been coughing in the center. And I'm like, I know y'all ain't dropped no little bug off on me because I was not coughing all day long until I, get up in here. All right, guys. So y'all keep me in prayer. I just got over that GERD flare up. So, I had to stomp the devil's head on that. He tried to choke me out with that GERD. However, we were not defeated, okay? Just to get home, and I'm like, what is this tinkle I feel in my throat? Like, is this some type of coughing fit or whatever? But I ain't gonna worry about it. And then also, I got something from Amazon. Y'all can't even see it because this thing. I gotta give me a green screen for real, for real. I got to give me. We gonna unwrap that today too, okay? So let's get into it, guys. Privacy. Privacy. Are you entitled to your privacy? Of course, we all are, right? We all are entitled to our own privacy. But when you're in a relationship or a marriage, okay, or a situation. Now, I think if you're in a situation, this don't apply because you ain't in a committed situation. But if you're in a relationship for a nice little time, or if you're married, this conversation applies to you. Your privacy. Privacy. Now I'm kind of twofold on this situation. I'm kind of twofold. I'm gonna give y'all two different examples of what I mean. And I want y'all input, all right? But guess what? I have not done this in a while. So we gotta pause for the cause, guys. And y'all know the cause is support. Check this out. Check it out. Amazon author Clayleen Woods has a passion for children's literature. Check out her newest book, Fly and Bumblebee High. It's a story about differences and how to just get along. All right, guys, that's Fly Bumblebee High. Listen, you can find all of my literary work on Amazon. Just type my name in, Clayling. And all of my books and stuff will come up on Amazon. Support your sister. Support, support, support. Because I'm supporting you. I'm supporting you guys. So y'all come on and support me. They're great stocking stuffers for Black History Month. I got a tons of books for Black History, for women empowerment, postpartum. I got a prayer journal on there. Yeah, go on and support your girl, okay? All right. So listen, privacy. 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 I'm gonna give you an example. So uh there was a okay, not that example. I'm not gonna get that example. So someone hacked my husband's page. Someone hacked my husband's Facebook page, stole his pictures, and created a whole situation. And he needed a new Facebook. So my husband said, "Babe, can you set me up a Facebook page?" And I was like, "Yeah, I could set you up a Facebook page." And I'm saying to myself, don't he know I will have access to his passwords and the email that's attached to it? and all this other stuff, right? But he was like, babe, can you set me up a password? Because somebody hacked my page. And I was like, okay. So I went on and set him up a Facebook password. I mean Facebook page. And then I texted him and I said, hey, you might want to go in there and change your password because I want you to have your privacy. I don't want you to think that I'm just going to be going into your page, snooping around. Because I want him to know that I trust him, and it really wasn't a big issue because if he decided to do whatever he's going to do, I can't prevent it because people going to do what they want to do anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, just go ahead and go in there and change the password so that you can have some privacy. And he went on and did it, and I didn't feel no kind of way. So I don't know what y'all think. Y'all think I'm too trusting in that? I think that people, spouses, or people in relationships, yes, you do deserve your certain amount of privacy. However, if there is an issue, and listen to me real good, if there is an accusatory issue, I would say, yeah, let me see the phone. And it's not me being insecure, but if there is a burden of proof. And a lot of people, they like, I ain't got to show you nothing. I don't got to prove nothing to you. Well, if you don't, then let me see the phone. And all of this can be put to bed. And it ain't about being insecure. It ain't about, because, there was a situation with my ex-husband. He was sleeping. I found some things on his phone that was very inappropriate. And I asked him about it. And the first thing he said was, this is my phone. I pay the bill. Yeah, but we married. And and it wasn't like I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff, it was deplorable. And so I'm like, it wasn't a violation of privacy. I was following up on an intuition. And it wasn't about women being nosy or snooping or being an Inspector Gadget, all that stuff. It should not be on your phone. There should be nothing on your phone to where you can't let your spouse see your phone. Now, I'm not saying nagging them over and over again. Let me see your phone. Let me see your phone. And always accusing him of stuff. No, nobody wants to live in an accusatory relationship. Nobody wants that. But if there is valid proof, for instance, I will give you an example. Today, one of my friends reached out to me and called me. She said, I sent your husband a friend request. And she said, I want to know if this was you, because me and my husband, we swapped profile pics on Facebook. So she was thinking that she was sending me a friend request, but it was my husband's page that she was sending a friend request to. And so he said hi. And so she said, she called me. Now, she called me immediately when this happened. She said, oh, please apologize to your husband because I gave him the 3rd degree. I don't mean no harm. You know what I'm saying? But she said, she said hi. And he was like, she was like, who is this? And he was like, I see that you're friends with my wife. And he went on to say, I live here in Nigeria and she lives in Detroit. She was like, who is this? You know what I'm saying? And she screenshotted me the stuff and sent it to me and called me face to face. That could have went so many other different ways, but I know her. You know what I'm saying? We're close. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't think nothing about it, but she started laughing. She said, please, I gave him the 3rd degree. I'm so sorry. I thought it was you. You know what I'm saying? He said, so much scamming out here. I thought it was somebody had stole your picture. But we had swapped profiles. So in that instance, yeah, there was transparency. And it felt good to know that my husband didn't continue on in no long draw conversation with her and all of that stuff. And I probably, look, he may not watch this. I don't know. But I'm not going to bring it up to him. You know what I'm saying? But if there is a situation where something is accusatory and it's detrimental to your relationship and your relationship, I feel each individual, yeah, you got the burden of proof to prove. And if there's nothing going on, then you have nothing to hide. However, yes, individuals are due their privacy. But you're not going to leave me wondering. I'm not going to be walking around in assumption. You know what I'm saying? Now, should you pick up someone's phone, your husband's phone or your boo phone while they're in the shower? Should you pick it up? Just to be picking it up, just to see. Should you be doing that? I don't think you should be doing that. I don't think you should be doing it. I said, if there is a situation of accusation, if there's a situation of doubt. But even then, I would hope that both parties would be adult enough to have a conversation. But to go behind somebody back while they're in the shower and pick up their phone, you may be opening up Pandora's box. Now, I did that in my ex, and you know, when I was previously married, and as you can see, we are divorced. You understand what I'm saying? And it was just a situation of no accountability. You know, they didn't want to be accountable for what I saw as their wife that I felt was hurtful and inappropriate. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta take a gamble when you going through people's phones and stuff like that. You really taking a gamble, and then you also have to come to the conclusion that I'm going to accept whatever I see. I'm going to have to act on it. See, with my husband, I told him I trust you until I can't. And I have no problem walking. Now, see, and I don't want y'all to say, Queen, you sounding cold. You supposed to love him. You're supposed to fight. Yeah, I'm going to love and fight. But if it is a situation where it's a deal breaker, I have no problem walking away. Because I'm a principle type of person. You understand what I'm saying? It's the principle of it that I won't be able to live with my own self knowing. You understand what I'm saying? So should you be picking up their phone and scrolling? I think every individual is entitled to at least give them a chance to say, here, you can look through my phone. That's just how I feel. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, especially if y'all in a situation, or especially if you guys are like not married, or you know, you're just in a regular old, like I said regular old, but you know, you're in a regular relationship. There's no paper signed. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you guys have just vowed to be committed to each other, then I think you do owe that individual a peek, a look see, or you know, or explanation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes women can walk around and be suspicious all the time for no reason, and that comes from past trauma, past hurts. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes women can walk around, and if you look at the male person wrong, oh yeah, oh they having an affair. I'm about to track the male lady down to the next county or 3 blocks down to see if she coming back. Some women walk like that because of the relationships they've been in, and because they cannot trust men. And it's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate that you got to walk around like that. I don't want to be in a relationship where I'm always suspecting somebody. I don't, even though my husband is all the way over in Africa, I refuse to walk around suspecting him, because at the end of the day, what can I do to stop that? What can I do that I have not done to prove to this man that I love him? And then again, people are going to do what they want to do anyway. Your job is to respond appropriately or what you think is best for you and your sanity and your mental. But to be walking around checking people for their phones and all that stuff, no, I don't got time for that, because yeah, you are entitled to your privacy. You should be. Oh Lord, I don't listen. You should be able to take someone's word. If you can't take someone's word that you're in a relationship with, especially for a length of time, then you shouldn't be with that individual. Bottom line. Bottom line. Now, I know men lie, but so do women. Women lie too. But if you can't take that individual's word, then you should not be with that individual, because you're going to always have a scenario running in the back of your mind while you're trying to be with this dude or this woman that is suspicious. I wonder if they cheating. You know what I'm saying? Now I know, but previous relationship that my husband was in, I know that when he texts me, I try my best to text right back. I try to, because of how things ended in some of his previous relationships. Or if I ain't texting right back, he calling. Where are you? What are you doing? What's going on? What's got, you know? It's that panic, because and people. And this is what I keep telling y'all. Y'all think that he scoring. He's taking a leap of faith too, just like I'm taking a leap of faith. He's taking one too. You know, my friend told me. She said, I could see that he really love you. She said, I can tell that he really love you. I said, yeah, people think that he's using me. People think that he playing a long game. She was like, no, I could tell he really love you. You understand what I'm saying? Trust. I trust my husband. I told him to his face, I trust you until I can't. I trust you until I can't. Y'all support the channel, CLAYLING. $ CLAYLING. Support. All right. Support. So yeah, that privacy. Everybody is entitled to privacy. I don't believe in walking around stalking people, trying to see what they doing. Hey Hassan, how you doing? I'm doing wonderful. I said nothing but love your way because you deserve it. I don't believe in stalking people, taking out time in my schedule to see what you doing. I don't believe in all that plotting and scheming and all of that. I used to be like that. I ain't saying I'm perfect. I used to be like that. You know what I'm saying? But in that instance, and I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I wasn't plotting and scheming, but I was very diabolical when it comes to social media. You know what I'm saying? Because I would want to know what was going on. And I think God, and I ain't trying to be funny, I think God put that in me for that moment, because what I found out, it disgusted me. You understand what I'm saying? Because it just let me know people can be in your life that seems so real. It seems so perfect. Like they really down for you, like they really love you. But all the while, they doing some of the most heinous stuff you can think of. And then coming in kissing you on the forehead. You understand what I'm saying? So in that moment, yeah, that skill came in handy. But I said I was going to never, because that type of hurt, I don't want to go through that type of hurt anymore. So my thing is this. If you mess up, I'm going to have to go. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go because I'm too old to be going through that type of pain again. So I'm hoping that you will be honest enough. You know what I'm saying? If for the most point, this has been going good. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, people would think it's the other way around, but there's been situations where my husband been like, hey, if this ain't, what you want, I could just disappear. I could just go away. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, baby, we riding through this. Cause sometimes when you in that new marriage, and I'm not saying something going wrong with my marriage, because it's not. But when you have those moments, you can have moments of frustration because you're trying to tackle certain things that come in your way. You know what I'm saying? You get frustrated, and then what it is, but we are riding. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a trust. When I say there's a supernatural trust, there's a trust like none other. You understand what you say, Queen and Queen? I just sent you story you might review on your channel. Since nobody really talking about it, I put it in one of your posts, your wall posts. I'm most definitely going to look at it. I will most definitely look at it, because I like conversation. I like to put eyes on certain stories. There is one story, it's a kind of tragic story that I do want to kind of cover. It's about a family who the whole family was wicked, and they let this young lady down. I want to cover it. I'm just trying to build up enough teeth to cover it. But I've been eyeballing it, and I've been looking on it. So I will check it out, Hassan. Okay, I will. Yeah, all that. I'm not gonna do that. And so with this time around, I did make a promise to myself that I will fight for my marriage. I'm not gonna just walk out like I did the last time. I didn't know. I was so naive in my marriage. I thought the first time something go wrong, you leave. First time you be disrespected, you leave. So that's what I did. The post is guys who look like Jackson. Okay, I most definitely will look at it. So with this time, I said, I want to, give a lot of energy in fighting for the marriage, and if that ever happens, it has not. But I'm just saying, I know now that we get therapy, we do a talking, you just don't a marriage is a serious thing, so you don't just walk away. But I say that to say this. Thank you, Hassan. I say that to say this. I'm not living my life. Some women, And some men live their life waiting for the other shoe to drop in their relationship. I'm not doing that. I'm taking our time to enjoy our relationship, enjoy one another's, go through the good and the bad, go through our victories, our failures together. I'm enjoying my marriage. You know what I'm saying? And we are in a unique situation to where we are on opposite ends of the world. But let me tell you something, honey. We reaffirm this constantly. Nobody's walking away. We're not walking away. We don't care how hard it get. We're not walking away. We're not giving up. We're not going to do it. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you find someone of a certain character, of loyalty, that has these type of traits of loyalty and integrity, you stick with it. You stick with it because it's hard to find people with integrity. It's hard to find people that love God. It's hard to find people that will love you just the way that you are. It's hard. So you stick with it. And I dare not accuse this man. Every time I talk to him, who was you talking to? How come you did that? How come you ain't did this? Why you ain't answer this? How come? How come? Nobody wants to hear that all the time when they fighting just to be with your black behind. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody wants to hear that, always being accused of something. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, people are entitled to their privacy. I say this: where there's smoke, though, there is fire. Did y'all hear what I said? Where there is smoke, there is fire. Okay? And trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. There has been some times where, you as a woman, you be thinking, why is this happening? Why is this happening? And the Lord, he'll whisper, you don't know that to be true. Just wait. And I'm so glad I didn't act on it, because I would have had egg on my face, because it wasn't nothing like what I was thinking it was. You understand? Am I telling the truth, Hassan? It wasn't nothing like what I thought it was. And you about to mess up a good thing because of what you think you think you know is happening. And it don't even be like that. It don't even be like that at all. And then a lot of times people, just the fact that you going through somebody's phone can turn them off from you. You don't trust me. That's why I say only if there is ground for you to do that. Only if you got proof or for sure. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're going to be betting it and risking it all in that type of behavior. You mess around and find something that can tear up everything that you don't work for. How are you going to respond? How are you going to react? That's why I say, if you go there with the snooping and the trolling and the digging in people's phones, if you go there and you go that route and you find something, what are you going to do next? Because my thing is this: put your money where your mouth is. Don't test me, because it's gonna be either my integrity and my principles, or me just staying in this situation. And that's what I see a lot of women. That's a hard decision. And I mean, because when we find out something's going wrong in a relationship or our man, we telling our closest friend, and I'm about to leave this blankety blank. Oh, he don't know me. Oh, it's a wrap. Oh, it's a wrap. And you got everybody on board. Oh, it's a wrap. I went through his phone and blah 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 blah. It's a wrap, and I saw this, and it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And then 2 weeks later, we see y'all celebrating the baby's birthday. Or we see y'all somewhere in Cancun together. You know what I'm saying? It's like, put your money where your mouth is. Don't go digging for something, because you're going to find it. And if you find it, okay, what are you going to do? And I'm not saying look over stuff. That's not what I'm saying. But you better have some proof to back that up before you go invading people's privacy, because people get turned off from that. People get turned off from that. What? It's a lot going on. I can say a lot going on, but it was a lot going on. One thing I can say about my husband, he is truly a man of integrity, and he is wise before his years. You hear me? Wise before his years. That whole looking through the phone thing, it's not my cup of tea. I will say, when we were in Nigeria, and we were just trying to figure out my flight and stuff. We were exchanging phones and calling folks, using each other's phones. It wasn't a problem at all. You know, it wasn't a problem at all. It wasn't a problem at all. You know what I'm saying? He's been through my phone and looked through my pictures and, you know, all of that. Because I don't got nothing to hide. That's why I say people who ain't got nothing to hide, it's not an issue. Here, take the phone. Now, but one thing I will say what's weird to me is being overprotective of your phone. You can't never set it down. Now, if you notice your mate or can't never set their phone down in front of you, or they taking their phone with them, you know, everywhere they go in the house, that's weird. That's a signal. If we married and we together and you walking around with your phone in your hand everywhere you go in the house and we married, that's a problem. Or you got two phones and one of them I don't know about. That's a problem for me. Because in a marriage, those type of things you need to know. I'm so sorry. It ain't about nobody being insecure, but you got two modes of communication. One of them I don't know about. That's not good. That ain't a good look at all. But again, people are entitled to their privacy. I'm gonna almost say to an extent though. Especially now listen, your wife should have all your numbers. You understand? She should know about all of your social media. She ain't got to have all your passwords, but she should know about all your social medias. Okay? Nobody should be stumbling on a page of their husband trying to figure out when did this happen. You got 7 Instagrams. And I knew nothing about them. That's a true story. That's a problem. Especially when you with somebody. You entitled to your problem. If you want 20 Instagrams, that's fine, but I better know about every 20 of them. Surprise. Now, I don't want to be surprised. I don't want to stumble up on a social media and see you engage in a conversation with another woman and I'm your wife and I don't know nothing about this page at all. Those are red flags. Those are red flags. You ain't got to tell your wife everything. No, you ain't got to tell her everything, but be prepared for the consequences when she found out about it. Bottom line. Okay? Be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared. That's why you always got to have an open door of communication. Both of you all need to be communicating what you're into, what you like. But all of these things are things you talk about before you get married. Are you heavily into social media? Is that your thing? Are you a content creator? Do you like posting? Me and my husband, we like to post. He hasn't posted as much because of he been fighting in his body. But we both like to post. And it's okay because that's what we do. That's how we show affection. That's what we do. And that's just what we into. So that's what we do. So it's no problem. So if I see him posting on his TikToks, and he do have more than one TikTok, he does have more than one Instagram. He got, whatever. But I know about it. And I get a notification when he posts. You know what I'm saying? He'll go on my Facebook and like or comment, or he'll grab one of my pictures from my social media and share it and download it. We just do that, but we know about it. As long as I know about it, I don't want to be blindsided by no creepy foolishness. I'm going to have a problem with that because that means you're keeping something from me. So it makes you think, okay, what else are you keeping from me? Right? But communication is key. All right, guys, I got a package to open up. I'm going to open up this package along with you guys. I had ordered, I don't know which one it is. I don't know what's in here. I don't know what which product it is, but I know I ordered a smartwatch and I ordered some other stuff too. So I don't know which one it is because I just seen it on my door. So hopefully it's the smartwatch because it was really cute on Amazon. And I just wanted it. So, and I never just impulsively buy for myself, but I did. So I impulsively bought this for myself because I deserve it. Sometimes you just deserve some stuff, right? You can't just spend your life paying bills all the time. All right, so I did buy me something for myself. I had one a long time ago. I don't know where it went. I don't know what happened, but I lost it. So hopefully this is it. It's got to be it because all the other stuff is way bigger. I don't know what this is. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. See. I'm super excited. Of course, it do all the stuff, everything that it do. It does everything, like it connects and calls. You can make calls and take pictures and all that stuff. And it's a fitness tracker too, which I need some tracking. Today I kind of broke that liquid thing, and I went on and had me a sub from Subway. Man, you would have thought I was eating steak. I ate that thing so fast that it almost made me sick. It almost made me sick. Okay. So, and then I had some soup and a smoothie. So I'm not eating anything solid tonight, but I will make me a smoothie and watch the rest of my spy movies because that's what I'm into right now. Spy movies. So let me see. Y'all know how Amazon can be, so let me just see. Oh, something fell. I don't know what it was. They should tell us. And it's pink. Hold on, guys. I gotta get this. Something fell. I don't know what it was. What was it? What fell? What say ye? Oh, that was the charger. Okay. All right. So yeah, that privacy thing, it can be a tricky situation, that privacy thing. It can be a tricky situation. Whew. All right, so it comes with a little cord. And I'm quite sure it's not charged up, but it's pink. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. All right. And I guess that's the speaker part of it. But look. See? So cute. Please. Okay. What does it say? Please something. Please what? Let me see. What does that? The printing is so please charge it before use. Please be sure to follow the what provided in the manual. Oh, there's some little manual right here. Let's read. Let's see here. Oh, I guess I'm in the Spanish side because I'm like, what the heck? Okay. So, okay, charge. Go ahead and charge. Why is this thing in various? Oh. So it needs to be charged. Oh, but I can charge it on my computer. So maybe I can just charge it up while we sitting here. It's so cute, guys. Oh, look. I like my little watchy. It's cute. All right, guys. So yeah, privacy. I would say give people their privacy, especially if you really value them and value them in your life. Give people their privacy. Don't just assume anything about somebody. You understand what I'm saying? Don't assume anything. And give them a chance. But like I said, if there's a valid situation going on, and you done got proof for real, then yeah, I would say, why is it okay? What's happening here? What is happening here? Oh, okay. This is the part that go to the watch. Are you going to drop the link, Queen? Yeah, I could drop the link if you want me to. I can drop the link. Copy. Okay. I can drop the link. Let me see. All right, there you go. Okay, let's see. Now, I'm just trying to figure out where is the port for this. Is this the port right here? I don't know if this is. Oh, Lord. Hold on. I ain't trying to electrocute myself. Where's the port? Where's the port? I'm not trying to electrocute myself. How do you charge this thing up? I'm trying to. Okay, let me read this. Let me read the instructions because I did feel that little tingling. How you charge this thing up? Let me see. All right. So where do you put this thing? Oh, it says. Oh shoot! Hold on. Okay. Magnetic charging cable. So you take it and you put it in port. Oh, I ain't trying to. Hey Lionel, how you doing? I say nothing but love your way. I'm not trying to electrocute myself because I did feel like a little charge, a little situation. I bet not. I'm gonna put it in my computer. Hopefully I don't blow the computer up. Lord Jesus. I felt a little charge, you know, with these little watches and stuff. You gotta be careful. But yeah, everybody's entitled to everybody is entitled to their oh God, please. I'm gonna just do like this. You're supposed to do it like that. It go like this. I'm not understanding what I'm doing wrong. It say put it there. Okay. Charging port. What am I supposed to do? I'm about to. I don't know how to charge this watch up, y'all. Jesus, it say put it there. It say put it right. Ooh, jeez. See. So what do y'all think? Is it okay to go through your husband's phone or your wife's phone? They in the shower and you going through it. Is it okay? Is it okay? Okay. Ensure that the product specific, okay, mandated charging. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. She can go through my phone. She won't like what she sees. See, this is what I'm saying. She won't like what she see. I say you can go through the phone, but with cause. You know what I'm saying? If it's a situation where you all are hey Hassan, how you doing? I'm adding you to the stage. With if there's a situation where you know an accusation, but not without cause. You can't be. I feel like you just can't be going through people's phone and stuff. You understand?
Yeah, you're right. And privacies are very important, but these days no one respects them. So
Jesus, nobody expects it. Y'all see this? I'm trying to figure out. It won't even go to the charge. It won't. I'm telling y'all, it will not. And it's supposed to, but it's not. It's not. I don't know what to do.
no,
I
it's
honestly
okay.
do not know what to do. I honestly do not know what to do with this phone, with this how to charge this phone up. I honestly don't know how. That's
Other
why you
than
don't
that,
be
how you?
buying stuff and don't know how to do it. Okay, you said don't get mad because ain't no one tell you to look through my phone. Right. I'm saying like this. If you in a situation, not in no if you're not in a situation ship, you understand what I'm saying? I'm talking about like a marriage and a relationship. If something come up, I feel like in a safe dialogue, you should be able to say, here's my phone. Especially if there's a burden of proof. But I don't like when you say this is my phone. I pay the bills. I'm talking about like in a marriage or a relationship. I pay the bills. You ain't got to be looking through my phone. Or you walking through the house with your phone everywhere in the house. That's weird to me. Especially if we've been in something long term. That's weird.
Yeah,
Okay, you said
yeah, you're right.
to,
There's got to be trust in there. You see,
it has to be trust. It has to be trust. If I can't trust you, if I can't trust you, then I can't be with you. I can't be with you. I'll play my video game on the phone. Of course, I'm walking through the house everywhere with my phone. Yeah, okay, we get that. We're not being like facetious like that, Lionel. Of course, you're going to be doing that. But I'm talking about the phone is all up black, and you just holding it in your hand. You ain't looking at it. You ain't waiting on no call. You just walking in. You just walking around, or you in the bathroom a very long time with your phone, or you just filming it through. I can understand that because my husband do that. He like the TikTok, so he'll sit there with the TikTok and be scrolling through and stuff like that. That's your thing. Do it. I know what you're doing. I don't have to know what you're doing every second of the day, but our behavior, like I can't touch your phone. Oh, hand me your phone so I can make a call. Oh, you can't do that. Or, okay, what's your password, baby? Because my phone dead. Can I make a phone call? No, you can't do it. You let me do it. No, it's something going on. But at the end of the day, I'm going to give you your privacy initially. In period, I'm going to give you your privacy, not even initially. But my thing is this, until I can't. Until I cannot. Because we're not going to be no fools up in here. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, these days no one respects nothing no more. So
No, and the respect is out the window. You're absolutely right. Respect is out the window. I'm so baffled about this charging thing, guys. Like for real.
did
I am
did
so
you
baffled.
fix it?
Huh?
No, I mean, you'll eventually fix it. Just give it time. 'Cause right now you're doing your live and you're focusing on your watch.
I know, y'all.
It,
Because I've been
it's too
wanting
much.
this is I bought this for myself because I deserve it. And I just want to figure out how do you turn it on? Do I need to be turned on? Turn on like that. It's gonna need to be charged. Well, they say charge it first. Oh, I heard something. Scan the code. Scan code. All right, I will scan code. We're not gonna do this right now. I'm not gonna do this to y'all. I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna focus, but we're gonna figure out how to fix this one right out. Okay. You said you can't have my password. Only mom and sister get that. Why? If she's your wife, what does she need to get inside your password to figure out maybe you just saved your type of blood in there, and then you get in a major accident, and she need to get in there and get the information. Why? Why, Lionel? Why? People can't trust because there are so many options and too many ways to access that. But cheating is a whole culture at this point, so I get it. Yeah. So I gave the example before you came in the chat of nah, Queen, she better call mom or sister. That's bold in the mud. Listen, so I my previous marriage, I just had this nagging instinct. You know what I'm saying? Not that, I just had this nagging instinct. Like, why is his routine like this all the time? Why is he so this way and that way? Why? You know what I'm saying? I wasn't giving him a reason to be that way. And I know you're going to say, you don't know that. You know what I'm saying? You act like it. I know my faults in the situation. I'm not going to be so oblivious and not say I had faults in the situation. I did. But when I did look at his phone, it was something that I was like, I couldn't even wrap my mind around it. Hundreds and hundreds of inappropriate photos, hundreds and hundreds of, I can say hundreds, but he told me, he said, I got hundreds of SD cards running around here with a whole lot of data. And then he was like, he has 7 Instagram accounts. Close to 7, I want to say. That I knew nothing about. I'm your wife. So I'm walking around embarrassed and don't even know it because of your behavior. if you're gonna sign up to be with me, be with me. You know my background. I knew your background. I knew how to conduct myself. You should know how to conduct yourself with me, or don't be with me. It's a choice. It's a free world. So I had to make a conscious decision. Was I want to stay and work on this? You know what I'm saying? When he told me it's your way or the highway, it's my way or the highway. You know, I pay the phone bill on this. I can put whatever I want to put on there. No. Not when you marry, and I'm telling you that this is hurting me. What did you say, lighter weight? Because there are a lot of old men that are married but have mountains of Playboy magazines. Is that wrong? If your wife, if y'all into that, if you and your wife into that, then that's your thing. But when one person say, "Hey, this behavior is hurting me. Can you please stop?" or explain to me why this is, and you get nothing and the behavior continues, then that's a problem because you're being dismissive of that other individual wants and needs. Yeah, and if you're not going to regard other people, your mates or wants and needs, you shouldn't be with them. I'm relating to that. You said I'm related to that. The tons of pictures he has on his phone. Yeah, it was inappropriate. And it wasn't just the pictures. I could be walking past a woman in a grocery store and he got it on his phone. The same woman. So obviously it was a phobia. It was a fetish. You understand what I'm saying? Inappropriate situations. I'm in the hospital having a medical emergency, and I'm looking up, and the nurse is on the phone. That's inappropriate. You are detached from the marriage. You are detached from my needs and my wants. It's inappropriate.
Yeah. If you put it like that, you're right. No one can disagree with you.
And my thing is this. I mean, how would you feel if I had men on my phone like that? You are partying with your dude, and I'm out with your friends, and we having a good time. And they say, you see your boys on my phone. You're like, what's going on? What's going on here? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need y'all to be real. It's not gonna be okay. So I'm gonna need. You said I'm gonna need. That's what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I trusted him for so long because I gave him his privacy with the assumption that he had enough respect for me to not behave like that. But clearly I was wrong. And had I not saw that, I probably would be still in that situation. You understand what I'm saying? Being embarrassed and not even knowing people laughing at me at the dinner, at the cookout. They literally were chuckling and laughing because they knew the truth and I didn't.
Damn.
I told y'all I heard. Go ahead, baby.
My bad, but eventually everything comes out later. Nothing stays hidden forever.
Nothing stays hidden forever. You're absolutely right.
Even a good liar and an evil person pretends to be good. He or she gonna slip up eventually.
Eventually.
So yeah. But now, like I said, these days is just bad, ridiculous bad, and the disrespect is out of control.
Hassan, you are right when you say you're gonna figure it out eventually, because I did. I figured out the phone. The watch. I had it on the wrong. I had to line them up correctly.
Yeah, but I just came up here so you can see my face. Introduce myself. I just came up here really to share with you 3 channels. Well, hopefully you subscribe and check them out and see. So the first one right here, you see in the private chat, they're gonna teach you everything you need to know about StreamYard, like stuff you didn't even knew about. Damn, I didn't know about this. So it's pretty cool. They don't do lives; they do a live once in a while. They post videos. You can learn a lot. And this one is the story. Hold on, wait. Let me see if I got the right one. My bad. Just give me one. Oh, okay. So the middle one, the second one, is the story that I sent. I was telling you about earlier.
Okay.
Check it out and see if you want to review it later or next day.
Okay.
But subscribe to their channel too. They always post crazy, amazing stuff
Stuff
on there.
that good conversation pieces, huh?
Yeah, it's like a news channel, but not like CNN and Fox News. They talk about everything, like stuff like what the hell is going on over here. Like it's very very interesting. This
Okay.
one, yeah, this one, he goes live every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I don't. He talks. But that channel's mostly like religious talk. Now
Okay.
let's say if you decide one day to hit his panel. So what he does is he brings up one person at a time. So if you hit the panel and you're saying why he's not bringing me up, because he only brings up one person at a time, and if the conversation is going good, he might keep you up there for 30, 20 minutes. Depends how the conversation is going.
Can you put those links also in the regular chat?
I can't. I don't have a ranch, so either.
Oh, I see. I got
one,
you. Okay.
Yeah, either you or one of your.
I can copy and paste it and put it in there.
Yeah. Do that.
Okay, cool.
And that. Here go.
Lionel talking about something. I thought about it. No, my girl can't have my passcode. Only my mom and sister gets it. You such a dude, Lionel.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
So he's the only one that does one-on-one panel. Like if you watching.
But you can put your can't you put your link in there too though?
No, it won't let me. Either one of the mods has to do it or you have to do it. Yeah, you can't even put your email because it will disappear if you don't have a range.
Well, I thought I could because I thought.
And the last one is also a news channel, is another amazing one, and they be live 24 hours. So let's say you're up at 1 a.m.
Al Jazeera. I know that news channel.
Yeah, so check them out and see. Yeah, only like I said, the third one, the middle third one does a panel. He goes live. He's in London. So
wow, so it's a time difference. Okay.
Yeah. He
Lionel, why don't you go grab? Are you grabbing them, Lionel? Thank you, Lionel. I appreciate that.
Oh, thank you, Lionel.
Yep, and then Lionel, he said he put some links underneath one of my posts. Which show did you put the links in?
Oh no, he can't see them. These are in the private chats. Only me and you would see them. Because we're on the panel. He's not.
I know. I'm saying, but you said you put a link.
Oh! It's on your one of your posts. The thing, the first. Go to the post, Lionel, like on Queen Wall. Hold on, I gotta. It's the second one, Lionel. The one like has like a Michael Jackson feature, like the fat dude.
Yeah, somebody said that this was Michael Jackson, but I think it was AI. But I put the picture. I put the picture up. Okay, he said he gonna go do it. He said he'll.
Yeah, that's where I put it at from 3 days ago.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for that good stuff. I'm getting ready to copy and paste this and put it in. Let's see if I can do it.
Yeah. But other than that, but you should definitely check out that story. The second one, that's like what? And no one even is talking about, well, except for that news, but
All right. Most definitely gonna be supporting and subscribing.
Yeah. I appreciate all the. Yeah, I just like to help people, and it was, the thing is, Queen. Not a lot of people know about the first channel, like about the StreamYard and stuff, and how we can help them.
So that's what I'm doing now. I am putting these links in here. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. That's good. Some more people. But other than that, Queen, I just came up here to show a little support.
Till next. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming up. Enjoy. What time is it where you at?
It's almost 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you're behind me. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that, Hassan.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
And I am putting these links in the chat right now.
Till next time. Later, everybody.
All right. See ya. All right, guys. So yeah, go support Hassan. Go like, share, subscribe, and stuff. We support over here. Okay, guys. All right. There you go, guys. So those links. So anybody and then let me just put them up. Let me just do like this. In case somebody want to, how you can screenshot and then copy and paste the link and make it live and click on it. So if y'all want to do that, then that's what you do. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it up a little bit. All right, there you go. Okay, there you go. All right, y'all can screenshot this, and then you can go into your photos and tap it. It'll ask you if you want to copy it, and then you can just put it in your YouTube browser. That's how you can get there. Okay. All right. Thanks, Hassan. Thank you for supporting. And I'm also probably about to get off here anyway. Lana said he was coming back. But yeah, he talking about some nah. What did Lana say? I thought about it, nah. My girl can't have the passport my mom and sister gets it. That's a sad commentary. I mean, I don't see a reason. Like I got a whole husband. I don't see a reason to be like, can I see your phone? No, because I got my own phone. You understand what I'm saying? I will only need to see, like, we had an emergency situation in the airport, and I was trying to and I had no signal, and I had to use his phone. Yeah, a situation like that, and he let me use his phone. It wasn't a situation where he was trying to hide it, let me call the people. No, it was just like he just let me see it. But when you in a relationship and a person is being very protective of their phone, it's something going on. I'm so sorry for you. You can't sit it around the house. Y'all eating at the dinner table. His phone is in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Y'all sleeping. The phone is underneath the pillow. Like, no, something going on. For real, for real. Okay. So I hope y'all, I think this is a good conversation. I think that this was a good conversation. Maybe we'll revisit it again. I know most men be like, nah, you ain't seeing my phone and all that stuff, but it gives women another sense of security when y'all do, you know, like, oh, he not, you know, he feel what really made me feel good was my husband saying, babe, can you set me up a Facebook? Because he knew I would have access to all his stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I still was like, yeah, but you still change that password because I want you to have your privacy. I want you to have your privacy. I don't want you to think I'm being intrusive. I'm not going through all these different channels to find out what you're doing because, like I say, people going to do stuff anyway. You will never know it. You will never know it. People going to do what they want to do anyway. So, and you will never know it. You know what I'm saying? So I trust you until I can't. And I ain't going through all those methods of being Inspector Gadget. I've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, and it led me to being divorced because I found out way more than I wanted to find out, you know? So it is what it is. And then if you guys are just joining, I unboxed my smartphone, it's not no smartphone, but my smart watch is charging. I can't wait to see it and you know, fiddle around with it. That was a special treat for me because I deserve it. And I know I don't see a lot of people wearing smart watches no more, but I don't care. I wanted one, so I got it. Because I beat by my own drum, people. You understand what I'm saying? All right, somebody tell Lionel I'm finna go. He can put the stuff in the video after I get off. But I'm tired. I'm about to go lay down. And I'm about to go make me a smoothie, and I'm about to go watch me some spy movies on Netflix. All right, this is your queen, Clayleen, saying, do something for somebody. Don't be selfish. Don't be talking about me and mine and no more and all that stuff. Do something nice for somebody because you reap what you sow and it comes back. All right, be great. Bye-bye.